Hello, everyone. Really nice to see you all here. My name is Rivka Duray, and I'm with you and BigVU this afternoon. Feel free to pop in the chat where you're from. I want to see where everyone's coming from, and feel free to add your favorite BigVU feature. I want to know what they are. I know what my favorites are. I want to know what your favorites are. If you aren't familiar with BigVU, welcome. You've picked the perfect place because we're about to give you the full tour. I also want to note, if you can't stay for the entire tutorial, don't worry, this is going to be recorded and you can see the full video later. And also, we're going to be having a Q&A at the end, so if you have any questions, we can answer them at the end. Feel free to either save them or you can even pop them in the chat and we'll scroll through and have a gander at them. I'm in this meeting and one of the developers is in this meeting, Philippe, so between the two of us, we can field just about all your questions. So we're going to give this about another 30 seconds to get started. Give everyone a chance to get on board. Hello, Anthony. Welcome, welcome. Where are you from? What's your favorite feature? Waiting on the chat. Feel free to pop into the chat. I love a little bit of feedback, so. And like I said, at the end, we will have a Q&A, so feel free to post your questions. We'll scroll through, so don't worry about yours getting lost. We'll scroll through, and depending on how much time we have, we'll try to get to as many of your questions as we can. Hello, Anthony from Brooklyn. The script, agreed. The script is one of my favorite features. I've used it for so many things. Hi, Edna. Welcome from North Carolina. And you're new. Welcome to the tour. I can't wait to walk you through this. Let's give this maybe just another 10 seconds, and then we got a lot to do, so we're going to pop right in. 8, 7. Hello, Lori from Seattle. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's get going. All right, can we have the presentation start, Philippe? Let's go. This is our BigVU tour. Welcome. So let's start with, who am I? Quentin? I want to answer that question, so I'm going to make sure to scroll back to it. You're from Pennsylvania, Diane. So am I. Nice to meet you. All right, so let's get started, and we're going to begin with, who am I? Why am I presenting to you today? So my name is Rivka Duray. I am a longtime actress and public speaker, and I discovered BigVU originally as a user and just became a huge fan, and then I got to connect with the company, and now I get to present it today. My tech background is in QA, which is quality assurance, which means I test things to see if they work, as well as UX design, which means I design how apps should look and how they should work. So essentially that means I know when something isn't working and I know when something is, and I also know when something looks nice. And thank God BigVU does both of those things. It looks wonderful and it works beautifully. And I'm going to show you that in today's BigVU tour. And I'm also going to get the chance to introduce some brand new features. So even if you've been a long-time BigVU user, I highly recommend hanging on. There are some incredible new things I cannot wait to show you. Let's begin. So this is what we're going to cover today. We're going to cover why BigVU. So why BigVU, I've divided into 5 pieces, and it's going to include a tour of the benefits and the features, including the brand new social analytics feature, which I could not be more excited about, as well as BigVU Experts, which is an amazing, amazing program. And then, like I said, at the end, we're going to have a Q&A. So why BigVU? Let's hop right in. Part 1. So why BigVU? Let's start at the brass tacks. Let's start at the beginning. So BigVU is a great place for people who just want to give a message. You want to craft concise messages. Say that 10 times fast for maximum impact. This teleprompter is the best one I've ever used, and I've experimented with a lot of them in the course of my career. So this allows you to teleprompt all of your scripts, so you never have to worry about rambling or not knowing what to say, or the camera turns on and it's right in front of you and you're like, just like freeze up. You don't have to worry about that with this. The words are right here, right in front of your eyes, and it's your script, so it's your voice, and you always know what to say. And you avoid rambling, which I am a huge rambler if I'm not given a script. So for me, this was essential. So with the BigVU teleprompter, you can record up to 59 minutes of video per video on your iPhone, on your iPad, Android device, desktop. You can use it on every single device. Hello, Nelsie from Florida. And of course, one of the most amazing features, you can now use BigVU for live streaming on social media, which is an absolute game changer. You can have your script, so you're still prepared, so you don't have to worry about getting lost, but at the same time, you're live, you're hanging out with your fans, with your clients, whoever you're live streaming in front of. So how do you use a teleprompter? So you want to start with a script, or you can also freehand, by the way. You don't have to use the teleprompter, but let's walk through the teleprompter specifically. So for your new script, you have 3 options now. And again, new features, so beware. You can read and record, which is the standard where you write out your script and then you record yourself reading the script off of the screen. If anyone who's used a teleprompter before, the words basically get displayed right here and you read right off of them. Then there's read only, which is an amazing feature and it allows you to kind of practice before the camera's recording and the pressure's on. And then the live stream feature, where again, the teleprompter is running, but it's live streaming to your audience instead of being recorded for later. So for your script, you got to do 2 things. You got to put your title and you got to put the body of text. It's as simple as that. So the title would be Rivka's script and the body of text would be, hi, I'm Rivka, and whatever else it is I want to say. Don't worry about your language not being covered, international users, because over 100 languages are supported and very, very well. You can script and record on any device. I mean, any device. I've used BigVU. I've used it on tablet. I've used it on PC. I used to be an Android user. Now I'm an iPhone user. So I've used it on both and it just works. It's not janky. It does what you want it to do. And it's simple. So this is what it looks like. So you've got your title, how to create stunning videos in a minute. And then the body text over here, polish your videos in minutes, your brand, your style. So this is the read and record function, as you can see, the read only function, and the live streaming. And then of course, if you want to write your script on your computer and then you want to send it to your phone or to your tablet to record, you click send to app and it all just goes there for you. So then once you've done that, you open up your teleprompter. Immediately from your script, you'll see a little video camera icon and you'll be able to click and go right into your teleprompter. So you can just get started. And there's 5 features in the teleprompter, very customizable. And so you can really make it work for you. We'll start with text speed. Are you a fast talker? Are you a slow talker? Depending on the message of your video, it's different paces work for different brands and also for different people. My talking speed is on the faster side. I'm not sure if you've noticed. So I usually have the teleprompter set at faster speeds. But if, for instance, I want to make sure I'm speaking very slowly, for instance, I'm doing a presentation for children, or I'm just doing a presentation where for whatever reason, it's better just to talk a little bit slower, then I can just slow down the speed and follow the text. Make sure not to go too slow though, because for most videos, if you go too slow, the audience will tend to lose patience. On the other side of that, make sure not to go too fast because no one can follow me. You're talking really, really, really fast and then everyone gets lost. So the next one would be text size. So the text size, you can make your text very, very small size so you can see all your text on the screen, or you can make it bigger and chunkier. The nice thing about making your text a little bigger is that, for instance, if I'm reading off the screen, sometimes it looks like this. It's called eye scrolling. And when your text is really big, it's easier to avoid that. That way your audience feels like you're really talking to them instead of, doing this, reading off a screen. Starting point. This is great if you want to do multiple cuts. So instead of starting always at the top of your script, like most teleprompters do, you can scroll up and start in the middle of your script if you want. Screen coverage. So this is the screen size. You can choose if you want your text to cover the entire screen or if you can have it maybe right near the lens, whatever you prefer, whatever you're comfortable with. And lastly is camera exposure, where you'll have your lighting. I've got a ring light going on over here and an overhead light. But if you want to do extra camera exposure, you can adjust this manually as well on the teleprompter. Just make sure not to burn yourself out. You don't want that exposure to be too high. So those are the 5 features. And like I said, they make this such a customizable experience. Why BigVU Part 2? Let's dive in again. Once you've created your video, you've got to take it takes minutes to polish. And I know this is something you've never heard before. With most other video creating apps, it's usually you got to go in, there's this massive learning curve, it takes hours. This takes minutes. It's phenomenal. So you get to brand the video really, really quick with your logo, with your brand colors. If you film in front of a green screen, you can remove the green screen and replace that with any visual you want, picture and video. And that takes seconds and it looks great. It doesn't look janky. And anyone who's done green screen removal before, you know how difficult it is and how janky it can look. So this is really quite neat. You've got really great closed captions options, which are critical because think about it, when you're scrolling through Facebook, the sound doesn't play automatically, but you might engage with the video if you see the closed captions and you like what you're hearing. So it's really, really important, especially if you post on social media, that your video has captions, and BigVU has that built in. And like with everything else, it takes seconds to set up. It's almost entirely automatic. And lastly, you can create your own business card outro so that people can instantly recognize your brand, and it has your contact information. So the BigVU editing tour, let's jump in a little bit. Here's a few more features that you can do. There's word trim. Word trim is a great way to clean up your video, where so for the beginning of your video, you're kind of just like, hello or whatever. And at the end, obviously, there's that moment where you're turning off the camera. So with word trim, you can trim those two pieces off. So it starts with hi and it ends with your smile at the end or whatever it is. Closed captions, again, like I said before, it is a phenomenal feature, very important for social media, and BigVU supports over 100 languages. So again, do not worry about, falling through the cracks. Doesn't happen. And of course, the green screen removal. I've put a T-Rex behind myself running after me on camera. I've put just a nice professional background. It's so customizable and so fast. You also have a background music. BigVU comes with a free library, but if there's an extra track that you specifically want, you can also upload it. Very simple process. And lastly, you can crop your screen. So for instance, for Facebook, most videos are like this, unless it's a Facebook reel, in which case it's like this. Same thing with TikTok, like this, YouTube Shorts like this, regular YouTube horizontal, Instagram, it's square. You can crop automatically your videos to any size, and it's also adjustable. So if the automatic crop isn't exactly what you're looking for, you can kind of slide it around until you find what you want. Again, so fast, so intuitive. I can't emphasize this enough. It's why I love this app. So by BigVU Part 3. So this is where we jump into BigVU's newest feature that I'm so excited about, and that is BigVU Analytics. So with BigVU Analytics, you don't have to publish the video anymore and then kind of go into your social media and publish onto your Instagram and publish onto your Facebook and publish onto your YouTube. Now you can do all of this from within BigVU. You post everywhere at once, and the analytics dashboard tells you what's working. So you can go in there, see how many people are engaging with your videos, how well a video is performing, how many subscribers you have or followers you have to a specific social media or YouTube channel or TikTok channel. That's the analytics dashboard. So let's jump in and do a little bit of a deeper insight, because this is going to be new for everybody. Social analytics. This is a small hint of what the dashboard looks like. In a later visual, we'll have a bigger graphic so you can see it more clearly. So you can connect all of your social media in one spot. You no longer have to jump hopscotch between all your various social medias in order to post what you need. It makes it really fast and it streamlines it. And who doesn't love a good streamlining? I mean, who doesn't have multiple social media channels at this point? And just having one spot to post everything, I know for me, is a game changer. So once you have your social medias connected, you can see what's performing best and where it's performing. So for instance, certain videos work really well on YouTube. YouTube right now, they love a good long form video, whereas of course, TikTok, the limit is 3 minutes. So obviously you want to be creating different content, and also different content responds better or worse on different social media platforms. So instead of it being kind of a big guessing game of, well, I think this works here, and I think this works here, and I don't know how many subscribers I have here, and now you can just see everything. It'll tell you, how many engagements you have, how many views you have, how many subscribers you have. And you can keep track of all of this in one spot. Here's what the dashboard looks like. It's a bit more zoomed in now so you can see it. So this is in your social channels tab in your BigVU account. And as you can see, it gives you the totals. You can also click on the various different channels. And of course, you can add up to 20 channels. And here are the videos. And as you can see, they're each marked with their specific social media. We're looking at a Facebook one, at a Twitter one, at a TikTok. There's another Facebook, an Instagram, and you can immediately see the engagement with those videos. And here we go. So you can post onto all that social media with one click, and you can manage up to 20 accounts. If you have more than 20 accounts, I am so proud of you. We're going to get to you at one point, but for now it's up to 20. And that is, I mean, it's more than I need. So are we breaking up? All right, tell me if you can hear me clearly. I can definitely wait till we're hearing. Thank you, Anthony, for telling me. Are we loud and clear now? Tell me when we're loud and clear. I don't want you to miss anything. Awesome. All right, we are loud and clear again. Welcome back, guys. So post to social media with a single click, up to 20 accounts. So for Facebook, you can do your Facebook pages, your Facebook groups, and of course, your personal profile. For Instagram, you can do your Instagram business accounts. For Twitter, you can do both Twitter and LinkedIn feeds. LinkedIn, by the way, is almost exclusively to BigVU. There are very, very few apps that handle LinkedIn at all. So if you are running a professional business and you want to post your things to LinkedIn as well, you're welcome. Dream granted. And of course, you can post to your YouTube Shorts, and your TikTok. So wait, I can't hear you. Are we gone again? Philippe, are we on? Tell me if we're on.
I'm on. I can hear you.
Oh, yay. Amazing. Okay. So we'll do the tour, and then I believe you have a video of social analytics.
For sure.
So, all right. All right. So we're going to jump into this tour. Amazing. Thank you, Diane. All right. So we're going to do the BigVU Social Analytics tour, and then Philippe has a video that walks you all through it for all of you visual and tactile learners. So BigVU Social Analytics tour. So what you want to do is go into projects, choose the video that you've already created, and then click on the three dots, also known as the hamburger menu, select post to social channels. Then click on manage accounts, choose which social media channels to put your post in. You can choose whichever ones you want. Like I said before, the long form 20-minute video that you're putting on YouTube obviously won't go on TikTok, so you'll be preferentially choosing that. So you're going to choose the social media channels, then you'll customize it with the text you want to put in with your hashtags. You can customize the description text for each channel, so you don't have to cross-post onto everything because certain keywords work better on certain platforms. And of course, edit your thumbnail and publish. And you're done. This lets you optimize the content for every single channel and, of course, required formats. So, for instance, Instagram needs something different than Facebook, and they all have various different requirements. So you can customize it as needed, all in one spot. Identify which posts gain traction using the dashboard, the style, and the content that generates engagement. So as soon as you've released something, you can start getting in those statistics. You'll immediately know what works, what doesn't, what users are engaging in, what they want to hear from you, and then you can generate content that's veered toward what your users want to see. And of course, with it, you can also track your success, and those statistics really help you learn how to optimize your channel, more views, to get more engagements, see what's working, see what maybe you could trim. And of course, there's always the fun, the rush of watching your audience grow once you've put in the work and once you've seen this happen literally live. And with that, we will have a short video. Philippe, feel free to cue it up.
Social Analytics Dashboard provides you with intelligence to actively grow your business with enhanced clarity. Track your success through reach and engagement figures. Gain insight into what works and what doesn't work and how each post performs. Let's show you around. Choose your video of choice from your BigVU projects. Export. Select your destination social media channels. Write your post. Edit your thumbnail and publish. BigVU allows you to post to all social media with one click. Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, and stream live on social media. The Social Analytics Dashboard allows you to track your success through reach and engagement figures. To learn, build, and access intelligence for your next video, you can identify which posts gain traction and the style and content that generates the highest engagement. BigVU has the ability to manage up to 20 social media accounts for you, allowing you to explore, investigate, learn, and grow. Don't just take our word for it. Users are already experiencing the results.
All right, welcome back, guys. That's the social analytics, which I could not be more excited about. And now we're going to go to BigVU Part 4. So you've created your video, you've created your piece of content, and let's say you want to use it to apply for something, or you specifically want to use this video to reach out to a specific group of people and you want to create a landing page for it, or you filmed an audition and you want to send it to the casting and you want to have a nice landing page for it, but you might not necessarily have your own website. So with this landing page feature, it literally generates a landing page for this video and you can share it with anyone. It's customizable, it's beautiful, and most importantly, it's so simple. So this is an elegant video email or message that you can send to anyone, and it's as simple as publishing your video in a landing page. As part of this landing page, you will have a logo, your custom logo, whatever that is. You can have your company details, how to reach you, what's your address, things like that. And of course, you have a custom call to action button. Instead of, having someone try to dig you out, you can have email me, call me, follow me on whichever social media. With BigVU pages, you can easily also track how many people have seen this page, and you can get instant replies to your video emails and messages. Again, just kind of putting everything you need all in one spot, and just really nice looking and simple to create. Now, why BigVU Part 5? Let's talk about BigVU Experts. This is the moment where BigVU meets video creation and it's a beautiful thing. I'm a BigVU expert, and it's made for you. It's made for anyone who is a content creator, creative people who love to make content about any topic, really, and you want to reach people all over the globe, preferably, or just a specific niche of people who you want to reach and inspire with your brand, with your message, and teach them how to do something. With collections, which is collections of short video clips, you can reach BigVU's 5 million users. The BigVU Experts is a very passionate community of content creators, and we talk about so many topics, from real estate, from makeup how-to, from video creation how-to, which is my niche. I also enjoy releasing videos on how to do auditions using BigVU Teleprompter. There's so many topics, and every day we're getting more experts with more passion, sharing with bigger audiences. So let's do a bit of an inner tour. So why be an expert? So you're a business owner. This is one of the first things that anyone influencer who is a content creator online learns. You are your brand. And your brand is stronger and weaker depending on how strong your message is and how passionate you are about it. So BigVU Experts helps you promote your brand, your message. So you add collections to your website and your social media. Anything you create, you can add to any of your social media, as well as they will be published here with all of BigVU's users. You get organized feedback, what do people like, and you can tailor your marketing. So you can get a bunch of feedback as part of the collections. I'm going to explain further in the further slides how this works. And you can tailor your marketing using the collections by, instead of creating a large video, which sometimes is a lot for people to digest, it's little bites. It's wonderful. So, of course, there's more. So you can give live presentations. Again, going back to the live streaming, you can simulcast your presentations not only to your viewership, but BigVU's viewership as well. And it's a simulcast, so it's going to go onto your channel, it's going to go onto BigVU's channel, and it brings you a load more people engaged and a bunch more viewers for whatever topic it is that you want to share and teach to the world. And you get a chance to be featured in the weekly email. I've had a chance to be featured in the weekly email. It's thrilling. I may or may not have sent it to my entire family because, it was so cool. You, of course, can promote your products and services. This isn't just, where you just like, hey, here's how to do a thing. You can absolutely feel free to be like, and this is why I'm talking about it. I am a makeup artist. I am a real estate agent. Feel free to reach out and I can help you with X project, finding, X house, whatever it is that you offer as a business. This is your chance as well to promote it. You, of course, can link back to all your social media, to your Instagram, to your Facebook, wherever it is you thrive. And as a BigVU expert, you get free BigVU Pro for a year, which is a $139 value. That's free. And the affiliate program. I love the affiliate program. So it's very, very simple. You get a chance to promote BigVU as an expert to friends and family, really whoever you want. And if they get BigVU through your affiliate link, they get $20 off. And in addition to that, you get a 20% commission. Just to give you an idea of what a 20% commission is. For the Amazon affiliate program, that I'm sure YouTubers out there, what that's like, working with the Amazon affiliate program, even beyond YouTube. I believe they're across social media. So the Amazon affiliate program, you usually get about 1 to 10%. And 10% is if you are absolutely massive. for every purchase that's made on Amazon with your affiliate link. With BigVU, it's twice that, 20%. And there's no limits. There's no if you're this, but if you're that, nothing. 20% if people use your link. It's as simple and as valuable as that. So how do you join as an expert? There's two ways to do it. You can either do it on the app or you can do it on your computer, PC, Mac, doesn't matter. So on the app, let's start with how we do it on the app. So open your account and then click Join Experts Club. Then attach all of your social media. You can add really every last piece of it. You can even add your website. And then after that, you can select the topics that you want to share with others. And those topics can be anything from, again, makeup artistry, real estate, teaching, truly any topic. And if your topic's not on the list, as you can kind of see in the visual, there's a list of topics, you can just add one. We're always looking for passionate people to share more things because there's no such thing as, oh no, we have too many topics. You know, if you're passionate about something, we want in on that. So after that, add your bio. The beautiful thing about BigVU Experts is it's important that it's a community of passionate people. So we want to hear your passion. We want to know what it is that you're excited about and that you're excited about sharing with others. So feel free to just put yourself in that bio. Same deal with desktop. You click on this link to join the experts, and it's a very similar idea. You put in your bio, then you click in your social media links, and then you put in the topics that you're interested in, as well as your language, whichever language you speak. And again, open to multiple languages. There are no limits. Now, once you've put in that information, you're going to wait to be approved. Not everyone gets approved. So make sure, in order to get approved, that you put in as much of your social media as you can, and make sure to write about yourself in your bio, because the more you put in your application, the faster and the more likely you're going to be approved for the experts program. Once you're approved, you want to request to be added to your favorite collections. Now, let me take a minute to talk about what collections are. Collections are a collection of short video clips on a specific topic. For instance, I'll be releasing a collection soon on how to do auditions for industrials using the teleprompter. An industrial, by the way, is any kind of explainer video. So I'm creating a bunch of short videos. They're all between about 30 seconds to a minute, and each video is a piece of the collection. Now, let's say you also want to talk about how to make a tutorial for how to use the BigVU Teleprompter app to audition for industrials. So you would then request to be added to that collection, and then you can create your own content and add it on and add on and add on, and then we'll have just passionate pieces for the entire community and just a full walkthrough for anyone who wants to learn from there. And in addition, you can have your social media, again, anything you want. And your content stays in these collections, so it's constantly promoting you as soon as it's there. So how to add to collection. First, you create that video, the 30-second to 1 minute video. Then, of course, make sure you're added to the collection. Select the video. Once you've created it, it'll be in your project. And then select the collection you want to add it to. For instance, back to my example, it would be creating an industrial tutorial. And then once you've added it to the collection, here's the real kicker. You can edit interactions. What's an interaction? An interaction is where the short videos take a step up. So think about in YouTube community. So in YouTube community, you can either release a video or you can release a poll. On collections, your video is here and your poll can be right here, or a really great quote, or a call to action asking people to go to your website, to your social media. There's so much you can do with interactions. One of my favorites is going to have to be the poll, because there's something really nice about being able to hear back from the people you're interacting with, where you no longer feel like you're just speaking at people. They have a chance to speak to you. So for instance, if in your collection you were talking about baking, I want to bake chocolate chip cookies, you can put a poll underneath saying, what's your favorite chocolate chip? Because for some people it's white chocolate, for some people it's milk chocolate, for some people it's dark chocolate. I know, less popular choice, what can I tell you? But this just gives your audience a chance to speak back to you. And it's so much fun to get that feedback. You can be very creative with your questions, very creative with your answers, and just give your audience a chance to talk back, to interact with your videos. It really creates a nice rapport. And you can also use your polls for things like asking, do you want a more in-depth video on a specific subtopic that there's something you want to cover? Or would you like me to create a web page for a specific topic? And it just gives your audience a chance to say, yeah, I'd love that. Or maybe I don't need it. And it allows you to really focus on where you can bring value and increase your followership. Once your video is in the collection, you've added your interactions. And if you have interactions you want to just automatically add to every video, you don't have to recreate it every time. Add it to your favorites and it'll automatically be attached to your interactions. Like for instance, you always want to send users to your Instagram, put it in your favorites, it'll automatically show up. Lastly, you want to name the video in your collection, a quick title, give your viewers an idea of what it is they're about to see. For instance, baking chocolate chip cookies, the title could be How to Bake Chocolate Chip Cookies. A 1 to 2 word title though is the best. So if the collection is called Baking Chocolate Chip Cookies, your video might be How To or Ingredients, that sort of thing. And that's it. That's it for everything. So let's open up the floor to the Q&A. I see there's already some questions here. All right, what do we got?
We actually got a lot of questions. Just can we go
Let's
up?
see. I have no confidence in front of camera. All right, I want to take this one. All right, so Quentin, thank you so much for asking this. This is so important because the first few times I was creating video content, doing live presentations, it's nerve-wracking. It's so easy to freeze. It's so easy to just like, as soon as that camera is rolling, it's crazy because, you know, you could have 1,000 things to say and 1,001 great ways to say it. But as soon as that thing turns on, you're like, it's a learning curve. And I started from the bottom and here I am today. So it is possible. And here's a few things that really helped me. So number one, the teleprompter. I cannot emphasize enough how nice it is to have what I want to say written and showing up on screen right in front of me. That way, when the camera starts, I'm not just like, you know, listening to my thoughts falling out of my ears. Instead, the screen is like, hi, I'm Rivka. I want to talk to you about XYZ, whatever the topic is. And the nice thing about the teleprompter is, you know, if reading directly from a script is kind of a bit too janky and it just a bit too distracting, you can also just put bullet points. Like, for instance, you know, let's say, we'll go back to the chocolate chip cookies. What can I say? I like them. They're yummy. So you can just put like ingredients and then just a little bullet point list. That way you kind of have a chance to freestyle and keep it simple, but also you have your basic points and it's easier not to get lost. So that's number one. Write it out and have it in front of you. And the BigVU teleprompter is perfect for that. The other thing I would say is practice. Do it a few times on your own, preferably in front of someone else. So you kind of have that same feeling of I'm presenting in front of someone. And make sure it's a friend. Make sure it's someone or a family member. Just someone who you feel comfortable speaking in front of, who's going to cheer you on, you know, who isn't, as soon as you turn off the camera, going to be like, didn't like that, you know, because, I mean, we all have our inner critics are our worst critics and our second worst critics are friends and family. So if you can avoid having that, that is so important. What else has really helped me? So it's the rehearsal, having a friend nearby, having it written down. I guess the last thing I would say is just build a cheerleading squad. You know, I wouldn't be as confident in front of camera or on stage or on film if I didn't have a bunch of people who every time I got off camera, they were like, that was amazing. You know, having the people who believe in you until you feel strong enough to believe in yourself is so, so critical. And it really helps you build that confidence and just that steady stream of positive feedback. And it's kind of an amazing feedback loop. Because the more confident you feel, the better you'll present, and then you'll feel more confident, and then you'll do better and better and better. So I would say just keep doing it, build that support group, and yeah, write it down beforehand. Those are three of the biggest things that help me. So yeah, thank you for asking. That's really, really important. What else have we got here? Definitely want to use a live stream for social media. Same, Anthony. Do the captions automatically place punctuation marks? Philippe, take this one.
Yeah, I'm taking this one. Thank you, Rivka. So, I mean, you have two things. So, for example, you create a project with BigVU. Then you type your script. So on your script, you have all the punctuation. You have capital letters, you have commas, you have points, and so on. So if you choose that and then you record yourself with BigVU, and then you add captions, it will automatically transcribe, not from your speech, from both your speech and the text. So you will have punctuation on your captions. The other way around, if you decide to import a video and not use BigVU Teleprompter, then it will match your speech and transcribe your words. So it will be around 95 efficient. We try to give the best punctuation, but the machine doesn't really know where the point it is, but we try to give capital letters. What you can do is afterwards you can fix everything. So if there's a point or there's a comma, you can go and do it. But sometimes we do enable this, but it's not 100% efficient as if you actually write your script beforehand. That's it. I hope it helped. Actually, the same person asked another question, so I'm just going to answer this one. Awesome. Is there a captioning available for live stream? So the answer is no. When you do a live stream, eventually there's no captioning. So you just go live stream and it will be like this one on restream. You see on myself just talking directly like a talking head talking to you. But afterwards, what it does is that it keeps a recording on our social media. So for instance, let's say I do a live stream on YouTube or LinkedIn at the same time. Actually, no, you can do just one at the same time. Let's say I do one on YouTube, then my video will be recorded. So what I can do is I can download my video from YouTube, import it from BigVU, and when I import it, automatically BigVU transcribes my speech into text and gives me captions. So what you can do, so you can go live, download your video, upload it on BigVU, get your captions, and then within BigVU, share it in all social media in just one click. Can you edit here? I'm sorry, I'm taking this question, Rivka.
Go for it.
I mean, I'm sure Rivka does.
I'm enjoying my water here. Do you?
So you can. It won't be, like Premiere, iMovie, Final Cut. It won't be like the biggest editing tool, but it will be so easy for people that has no skills. What does that mean? We prioritize on things that are essential. So for instance, what do you want to use the editing for? So we understand that people that don't have a lot of time and not skills, they want to use the video and make a social media video. So what do you need for a social media video? You need your video to be cropped, a square or vertical, and you need to have captions, your logo, and music. All of that, you can do it with BigVU. Now, for all the more advanced people, there's tricks that you can actually add images and videos on top of your scene scars on the caption tool called Composer inside BigVU. And there, you can actually, for example, move and drag and drop your images and videos, and within the same video, you can add visuals. You can actually, we have a tool called Pixabay where you can actually access on the Composer. You can just type any word. So for example, you want to talk about a fish. So you type a fish, and then it will show you all types of pictures of fish. And then you can drag and drop that visual into the video. Now, another cool feature that you can do is that you can have multiple texts edited on BigVU. And then you can create a sequence of videos. So you can create a sequence and bring all these projects into the sequence. And then you can unite all of them and make one single video. So overall, you can do everything from BigVU. It's just that we prioritize on the basics, but if you want to take to the advanced level, you can achieve anything on BigVU. That's it.
Yeah, I've done both basics and advanced, so I can attest to both of them. The advanced, there is a very small learning curve, but it allows you so much more that you can do. But at the same time, again, if you want to just get in and out and do it, get it done quickly, basics is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first beginning. You got to try it out. I mean, at the end, what BigVU is giving you right now, I mean, and I tell you with all my heart is that for all the creators nowadays, and it's super hard to create content, and not only that, but to make all the engagement, it will give you a tool that you can do everything in one place. And this is, like it's like a lifesaver, because right now, even though also in the company, we work, we have teammates, we work everybody, and at the end, we use other things apart from video, obviously, to make all these things, but we use so many tools that at the end, you don't know what to use. Or this one did this one, and you don't know because the update is another one. But here with BigVU, and for all the video creators, for the agencies, for real estate agents, for everybody, actors, anything, you can create everything. You can also have teammates. You can get the team group account. So, for example, if you're running, for example, in your industry with a casting group of actors, and you have a bunch of portfolio of actors, you can have them all around there, and all the actors can make all their casting videos over there, so that producers can go just on BigVU on their account and they can check everything. And this is very good, and it cannot be managed in one single account with different members. So I'm telling you, it's everything out there. And that's why right now, and let me mention right now this, we have an AppSumo link offer. So it won't last for so long. So I'm just gonna link it right now. So if you want to try and get a lifetime deal on this AppSumo deal, it's a good chance to get it. Because after all, you'll need to pay either monthly or yearly. So it's a great offer that you can get it, and I much recommend that you actually do. And if you do, it will be awesome if you actually write a review about BigVU. Be 100% honest. I'm sure it will be positive, but we would love to hear about you, because hearing about our users is what makes us grow. Is what makes us create all these features. Because at the beginning, BigVU 5 years ago started with a simple teleprompter, no captions, no anything. Just write your script and record yourself. And now it's just a video making, social media marketing tool for everybody. So I'm just gonna put it over here. Hope I wasn't too promotional, but I'm just very passionate about it.
Yeah, same. You're among friends here. Yeah, so guys, if you want to get in on this is a great time to join up for whatever you're using it for your business, for your auditions. I use it for both. I use it for both public speaking. I use it for auditions. I use it to create short videos. So if this is something that you think you can benefit from, and I'm pretty sure in the world of social media, just about anyone can, jump into AppSumo now and get a hold of this while you can get a deal. Because you're going to end up using this sooner rather than later. May as well get a discount on it.
Maybe you can answer this question.
Oh, let's see it. You all are offering 3 collections when purchasing BigVU until Friday. Please explain the 3 collections. This is the video collections, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So collections. So how do I describe collections? Are these 3 specific collections? Or should I describe collections?
Let me explain this, Rivka. I mean, we offer, okay, so when you're an expert, let's say, for example, you get the expert, okay, and you get a BigVU for free 1 year, okay? So you get invited to all these collections that are already created. And based on your topics, we'll give you the right collections. So you can contribute to all these collections. You can add videos, but you cannot create your own, which means that you will need to get this deal if you want to create your own, which means that, let's say, for example, you want to make a tutorial about how to perform on camera, or for example, you're a makeup artist and you want to show how to do a makeup on your eyes or so on, and you actually do a tutorial. So you make a collection of videos, or you're a real estate agent and you want to show a listing of things. So you want to create one specific collection for this. So the buyers can go and can see many options in a specific neighborhood or city, for instance. So this is why you will get collections. So you get 3 different collections, and 3 different collections. One collection can have up to, like, I'm not sure how many videos, and I don't want to be mistaken because it was changed, but I think it's up to like 20 videos in a single collection, or even up to 50 videos, but you can check this better with the support team. But you can get a bunch of videos into a single collection. So 3 collections about to start is a great deal, because it can give you a great start about what you want to do. So, because a collection of videos, don't remember, it's just one video, it's multiple videos. So 3 collections, I mean, you get the opportunity to publish many videos in one single play. And one thing that we forgot to mention is that those collections, if you ask us and we see that it's suitable, it can be added on our website and application. This means that they can give you exposure to around thousands and thousands of people every day. Remember, we have 5 million users on our account, 500,000 are active every month. So you have thousands and thousands of people visiting your collection. This is one. Second is that you get an embed code. That is, embed code can be put on your website or your blog, anything. So if you have a website, and the first thing, instead of being like a video like everybody has on their website, you have a collection of video. So you make an impact. You make something different. You stand out from the other one. You have your own branding, your own personal branding. And you can also add your logo and put a title and description and share this as a page. And you can share this on social media, and they click, and either they will see this on their browser, or if they have a BigVU application, it will open as a private tab on the BigVU application. So it's really a great tool. I recommend you get it, and you give us any reviews. And if you need help setting up your first video in the collection, you can always have a call with one of our team members in the support team.
Yeah, the support team is really great. As soon as there's an issue, the feedback is wonderful, and they really jump in to help as much as they can. Yeah, the 3 collections. I did not know about this, and now I want it. Because creating new collections, especially if you're starting a new topic, like for instance, you want to do a tutorial on gardening or something, you don't see a collection for that. This is your chance to be the one to start it. You are going to be the first video people see. So that's a brilliant opportunity. And then you can, like you said, you can connect it to your web page. And it's not just a like, hello, talking head video. You've got your call to action. You've got your poll. So it's just a whole new level. It really is.
I'm gonna share you here the collection link on our website, so you can check it out. Rivka has a bunch of collections, so you can check Rivka collection. So and that's it. I mean, you can see this on the application and as well on the website. On the website, here's the link that you have it here. And that's it pretty much. Do you guys have any more questions? We're happy
Any last questions before we sign off? Speak now or forever hold your peace. What do we got? Y'all got 1 more minute. No pressure.
But one thing I want to mention before we leave is social analytics. So this is a great tool, seriously, because even in BigVU, we do have a lot of social media accounts. And before, we had to manage everything separately. I mean, Facebook has Instagram. So Facebook has a Creator Studio where actually you can publish one thing in both platforms, Instagram and Facebook. But nowadays, there's pretty much no platform. And if there is, I mean, I know there's some, they're super expensive. And they target B2B, like businesses. They don't target B2C. Like, because at the end, when you're an expert or you're a freelancer, you're a small business owner, it's yourself, maybe with another couple of people, maybe you expand 5 people, but you're not a big company. So sometimes
I was recently doing research on this actually for a business. They were charging $150 a month for cross posting with analytics.
Starting, yeah. I mean, you get with, so for example, you pay $140 a year. To BigVU. You get all the video creation tools. You get everything. You can also get support from us. You can get a connection to other experts, and you can get the ability to share everything on social media. And you have everything over there. And you have all the analytics. So this is very, very good to track everything. To also, for example, if you're an influencer and one of your income is a thing that you create videos and you want people to actually pay for it, you can show the analytics. You can show how much your videos are getting traction. And this is key for convincing that buyer to actually get you to actually sponsor one of the videos.
Mm-hmm. You need to just show them a screen cap of your dashboard, like, look, this is how popular I am on this specific channels, but also overall. And I mean, nothing is more compelling to a sponsor than, by the way, I'm popular and here's the math, Yeah, I think that's it for questions for now.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Rivka. It was a pleasure to talk to you again. Hopefully we'll see
it's always fun to be here. Thank you so much, everyone who joined us.
Yeah, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. You can always contact us anytime, and we're here to help you. And that's it. Thank you very much, guys, and see you soon. Bye-bye for now.